Hey everybody, Meine here. We're out on Lake LBJ today, and it is freezing cold. It is probably it's in the upper 30s, maybe lower 40s right now. I had ice all over my boat, this morning when I launched, and so it is cold. Water temperatures down in the low 50s. I've seen it anywhere from 50 to 54. Where we're going to fish right now, I found an area that's 54, so just a little bit warmer than the rest of the lake here. And what I want to talk to you guys about is drop shotting in the dead of winter. This is one of the best techniques there is when it's cold, the fish aren't very active, and it's a subtle bite. You got to, drop shotting is definitely the way to go. I catch probably 95% of my fish in the wintertime by throwing a drop shot rig. So let me tell you a little bit about what I'm doing. I'm fishing a little bit deeper water today, fishing in about 15 to 20 feet of water. Let me just tell you a little bit about my drop shot setup for winter time when it's freezing cold like this. I've got a 7-foot spinning rod with, I've actually got 8-pound P-line fluorocarbon on here right now. So real thin line and a nice spinning reel here. And for my business end here, I've got my drop shot rig. Let me show you up close and personal here. I want you to see how close to the bait that I've got that weight right there. It's the weight, the length between the weight and the hook is probably about 1.5 inches shorter than the worm. It's about 3-inch leader from the hook there. And this worm is a 5-inch worm. This is a powerteam lures finesse worm in watermelon with black flake here. And this is quickly becoming one of my favorite drop shot bait. This thing is the bomb. It's been catching fish like crazy for me. It's a nice, slender, skinny, small bait, which is very key for this time of the year when it's so cold like this and these fish aren't very active. They want something that they can just slurp down real quick. Not a, it's going to be a super easy catch for them and just a quick little pick off there for them. So that's the deal right there. All right, now let me just quickly demonstrate for you guys how I fish this drop shot rig this time of the year. A lot of guys have this understanding that a drop shot rig is a vertical rig and you only fish it, straight under your boat. That's not the case. I rarely actually do that. Rarely am I ever fishing straight under the boat. I do it every once in a while, and it can be very effective at times, but most of the time I'm actually casting this drop shot rig. And so what I'm doing is I'm casting up towards this steeper ledge right now, and I fish this drop shot rig very slowly this time of the year. You want to make sure that it drops all the way down to the bottom, and then basically what you want to remember is that you need to keep your weight in contact with the bottom at all times. That's very critical. You don't want to be, when you're shaking that worm, you don't want to be shaking it up off the bottom. You want it to be hovered just a few inches up off the bottom and just sitting there quivering just up off the bottom. And so what I'm going to do, a lot of the time throughout the year, I'm actually sitting here shaking it pretty vigorously like this. That's not the case this time of the year. This time of the year, I'm barely going to move that worm. I'm going to get it up to where I can barely feel the weight. Then all I'm going to do is just kind of slowly lift the worm till I can feel my sinker. So I'm just barely moving that worm like 1 inch, and then I'm letting it drift back down. I'm just moving it 1, 2, maybe 3 inches before I let it drift back down to the bottom. It's a very, very subtle action. You don't want to shake it too vigorously this time of the year. Good one. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah. Grab that. net. In the net. Whoa! Woo! All right. Check that out. Check it out how far down this fish choked this finesse worm. This Power Team Lures finesse worm. Can you see it back there? Maybe not. It's way in the heck back there. Boom! There it is. Power Team Lures finesse worm, baby. It's about a 3-pounder right there. It's freaking freezing cold out here. Upper 30s, catching fish. Power Team Lures, baby. Fish on. Not a decent one. Stay on, baby. Oh, coming over here. Get in the net, get in the net. Woo! Come on, baby. Oh, in the net, in the net. There we go. Woo! She's not quite as big as the last one. She's about 2.5. Yeah, buddy. I love it. Freezing cold weather. Catching fish, baby. It's another keeper on the Power Team Lures finesse worm, baby, on the drop shot. Oh yeah. Like I said, very subtle, very little movements. Keep the weight in contact with the bottom, and you'll catch some fish.